Welcome to the Midgard Press, and I am Jay. So, let's talk Dragonbane. Let's talk Goldmound. In fact, let's talk Kickstarter. 3 terms all put together. So, I just launched a Kickstarter for a supplement for Dragonbane, a little adventure module that I'm creating. And the reason I'm doing this is because, well, I love Dragonbane. It just launched. It just launched a couple hours ago. We're already at 65 of 100. I don't, I've done several Kickstarters, and I always put the goal at 100 because, I mean, that's just how I go. I don't really, if it goes higher than 100, then I'm eternally happy and grateful. No, duh, that goes without saying. But I don't know. I just always set it at 100, and here we go. So, what is Goldmound? So, Goldmound is an adventure module for Dragonbane RPG. And again, this is from Free League Publishing. So, the little hook that I have right here is, rumor has it, a wealthy mallard merchant was buried with all his treasure. It's been lost for 200 years until now. So we're at 65 of 100. I got 14 backers, still have 29 days to go. I know this will fully fund. I just don't know how high it will go. I have this little backdrop that I created from, I used Midjourney to create it. I'm really excited for this. So, the little story of mine, welcome to the Kickstarter campaign for Goldmound and Dragonbane Adventure Module. So if you click on this link right here, it takes you to my episode 1 that I've done for Dragonbane. And this just goes on to say how much I really enjoy Dragonbane. And Dragonbane left opportunity for us, the GMs, to use the Misty Veils and create something fun and interesting. In fact, let me pull it up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, and we're back. So this is the map of the Misty Veils, okay? This is everything they have included in the Misty Veils. So this right here, there's no adventure to it. This right here, no adventure to it. This right there, no adventure to it. This right there, no adventure. There's a waterfall up here. Let's see. There's this random church building right here. There's a village, a ruined village right there. There's a random building right there. There's another random set of houses right there. There's this ruined castle, maybe even a full castle, 2 towers. There's a lake with no name and this giant dragon or serpent in the middle. We've got a village right here that has nothing. There's a witch hut right here that has nothing. And then there's a farm right here that has nothing. Like, these are multiple things that GMs could make an adventure for. And you best believe, dart your wrong tootin' bootin', but that I am going to create stuff for these. Where right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's technically 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got like 13 adventures. Oh, I forgot about this one up here too. But we've got like 13 adventures. And here's the thing. There's still so many things on here that have nothing for them. So that is where I will come in. And I'm going to create stuff for this. I'm going to create stuff for this because I feel it's important that somebody does. And hopefully you all stick around and enjoy the show with me. Because as my Kickstarter says, this is the first of several adventure modules that I'll be making that are set within the Misty Vales. All the things that I have in there, I'm going to be doing in the Misty Vales, and I'm going to be putting it on your Kickstarter. So that way you all can get the goods. And then once I'm done, I'll pack it all up into an adventure tome. So it's all in, there'll be multiple adventures, but they can be all within one adventure tome for you all. But on top of that, so I have a homebrew world that I've used over the years called Shimlar. So I'm going to make some homebrew world stuff for Shimlar. Well, for Dragonbane within Shimlar. Using the Dragonbane system within my homebrew world. So, be on the lookout for that. If you go down here, you can check out my Patreon, you can check out my YouTube, which you're watching my video right now on YouTube. Duh. But I plan on doing quite a bit for Dragonbane. I'm really excited. Like, this is some good times coming. So, stay tuned. And if you have questions, leave comments. If you want to follow along in greater detail, I'll be putting it all on Patreon. I'll be making YouTube videos every so often, not as much about my one-shots and whatnot, but enough that you may see more. So, yeah. Oh, let's talk about the stretch goals. I'm so sorry. Let's talk about the stretch goals. So if we get to 150, I will do 5 pre-generated characters. And they will be similar to the pre-gens from Free League, where they have the characters, stats, and everything on the front. On the back, it's got an image of who the character is with their abilities. For 200, I will make a player map. So you won't only have the GM map, but you'll have the player map, so that way you can hand it to them and whatnot. For 250, 350, we're going to do the VTT tokens for online gameplay. So we'll have all of that. And then for 300, if it gets to 300, I really don't think it will. But if it gets to 300, we will we'll add a whole second level to this. I don't know what that will entail yet, because I just kind of put it out there as a Hail Mary, basically. We'll trek on and see how that goes. But just in me talking, we are now up to 15 backers. So that means, let's talk about the tiers. I'm terrible at this, aren't I? So if you pledge $1 or more, you are a digital adventurer tier. And you will receive the whole kibit and caboodle. You will receive the PDF, the digital PDF, because there's no print right now. I don't know how that works. So we will just do digital. But you'll receive the NPCs that are created through this process, as well as the magic items, because on the $5 tier, there is create a magic item. And part of the create a magic item, there's only 2 spots. It's a limited tier. So you pledge $5 or more, and if you select this tier, which one person has, obviously, one person has, because there's 1 left of 2, you get to create a magical item for this adventure. Now, I have a table that we will use to create the adventure. But that being said, if you have better ideas than what I have, we might go with it. We might go with it. But either way, I'm excited to see how that goes. If we go down here to the next tier, we have the $10 or more tier. It's the become a NPC tier. Basically, I'm going to take you and you're going to give me a whole bunch of information. Description of your character, name, stats, backstory, anything that I'll need to kind of portray your character. You will become an NPC within Goldmound, within my little realm. And this is also a limited type of deal because there's 4 of 5. So one person has already selected this. And then I have the hero tier, the I can't thank you enough tier. Basically, you become a knight of Shimlar. I am forever in your debt. I put all your stuff, like your name and whatnot, in every single adventure module that I put together because you supported me from the beginning, and you are a knight of Shimlar. That's essentially how it's going to work. So everything that I create, there will be a small section for my Knights of Shimlar, and you will be one of them. So I have this module pretty much halfway written. It is April 26th right now, and there is 29 days to go. The fully funded reach goal shall be completed well before then, but it says Friday, May 26th of 2023 at 7 p.m. EDT, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So, that being said, stay tuned because there's a lot coming. There's a lot more coming. As always, live on and game on, my friends.